On September 12th, an Ural Airlines Airbus A320 operating a domestic flight from Sochi to Omsk in Russia was forced to make an emergency landing in a field while diverting to another airport. The aircraft had safely departed Sochi and flew for hours without incident. However, nearing Omsk and performing the final approach, the crew initiated a go-around after reporting a hydraulics failure. The aircraft climbed to about 18,000 feet or flight level 180 and diverted to Novosibirsk. However, the crew feared that the Airbus A320 would run out of fuel about 180 kilometers from Novosibirsk. This prompted them to land in an open field near the village of Kamenka. The Ural Airlines Airbus narrow-body had registration Romeo Alpha 73805 and was operating flight U6 1383 with 165 people on board, a figure that includes both passengers and crew. Despite the irregular landing, there were no casualties or serious injuries reported, but the aircraft took damage to the gear and wings. In a press conference following the incident, the Ural Airlines CEO stated that the aircraft's green hydraulic system failed while making its way to Omsk. The governor of Omsk added that after realizing the failure, the crew was concerned that the airport's runway was not long enough to make a safe landing. The Omsk runway is 8,200 feet or 2,500 meters long. The failure of the hydraulic system affected the operations of the spoilers and flaps, increasing the required landing distance for the aircraft. As such, the pilots decided to divert to Novosibirsk, which has a longer runway, measuring 11,800 feet or 3,600 meters. Initial calculations suggest the aircraft should have had enough fuel to reach the alternative airport. However, the aircraft flew with the landing gear doors open, which in turn increased fuel consumption. Furthermore, strong headwinds added to more fuel burn. So, after realizing they could not make it to Novosibirsk, the crew landed in the wheat field with the landing gear extended. The aircraft in question is a 19-year-old A320-200. It was built in February 2004 and leased out to Ural Airlines in 2013. According to another publication, the A320 is one of the aircraft not returned to lessors after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It previously operated with the registration Victor Papa Bravo Mike Whiskey belonging to AerCap. The airline's CEO stated that there was no outward damage to the plane, and when first responders arrived, it was still standing on the landing gear. According to the Novosibirsk governor, an operational headquarters was set up in the region to assist the affected passengers. Additionally, an AN-26 rescue plane and buses were organized to provide further assistance. While the Omsk governor and Ural Airlines CEO commended the pilots for the safe emergency landing, aviation authorities began investigating the incident. Russia's investigative committee has also opened a criminal case for the possible violation of air transport safety regulations. What are your thoughts on this story? Please let us know in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.